Dearest orchestra students, in the early 1980s, Jay Unger and his wife, Molly Mason, were running the Ashokan Camp, a summer art school specializing in fiddle playing and dancing at the Ashokan Reservoir in the Catskills. Unger composed the tune to commemorate the conclusion of the 1982 session. Unger had traveled through Scotland earlier that summer, and he wanted to compose a tune in the style of the Scottish lament. The piece would capture the sense of sadness that the camp and all the camaraderie and community and joy it represented to him would be ended. The Ungers recorded it for their Waltz of the Wind album, and it became the theme song, The Ashokan Farewell, for the famous Civil War documentary by Ken Burns. The haunting melody is played throughout. It seems much more fitting to address the end of the 2020 Lake Orchestra year through music. We have made many memories and become very close this year, despite spending the last 2 months apart. Our closeness came from our trip to Disney in the fall, our workshop at the University of Akron, successful one contests at large group and solo and ensemble, and the class time experiences we were able to enjoy. I'm so glad we were able to do these things together. There are a few things I hope you have learned this year in orchestra class. 1. Problems can be solved by breaking things down into small pieces and figuring out how to put them back together again. The devil is in the details. It may take 82 times trying to remember that C natural, but by 83, you will never make that mistake again. Number 2, weird orchestra friends will become your lifelong friends. Just look, all my friends are musicians. Cooperation to make music is necessary for success in everyday life. Beethoven said, music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy. Just think, you are talking to your stand partner in orchestra in ways that you don't talk to the person you sit next to in math class, even with the social distancing. Number 3, 90% of life's success is showing up on time, with the right stuff, and in the right clothes. This works for your orchestra concert and a job at McDonald's. Number 4, I really like this quote. Now that you've graduated, bosses usually don't accept notes from your mother. No more excuses. Time to take responsibility. For example, my video would not upload at 12:05 a.m. on Saturday morning when it was actually due at 11:59 on Friday night. Number 5, practice may not make perfect, but it's a lot easier to listen to if you are the one grading the playing test. You are never done. Keep improving. Remember how hard those twinkle variations were in 5th grade? I have some wishes for you all, graduates and underclassmen. Number 1, you will always have music in your life. It's the way in which we celebrate, reflect, motivate ourselves, express our individuality and community, and mourn. Go to concerts, play Christmas carols, join a musical group, take lessons. Don't keep your instrument in a closet. Number 2, be a lifelong learner. Every day, read a book, learn a new piece of music, try a new recipe, start a hobby, run a race, travel, or plant a garden. Be a person that is always growing. People will want to be near you. B.B. King said the beautiful thing about learning is no one can take it away from you. Number 3, look for the beautiful and good and fill your life with it. There is good even now. Look for it and reflect. Use this time to rest and enjoy the skills you have developed. Play for your family. Number 4, don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Find the humor in things, even if you're frustrated and feel like crying. You will always have a story to tell. I graduated the year of the coronavirus. Great beginning to a joke. Number 5, dream big. We can all be Disney princess and princesses, even if it's only once a year on our vacation. 6. Lastly, be creative. Turkeys can fly. They just need to think outside the box or outside the bus. In conclusion, there is a poem by William Channing that I love. I'd like to read it to you. It goes like this: to live content with small means, to seek elegance rather than luxury, and refinement rather than fashion, to be worthy, not respectable, and wealthy, not rich, to study hard, think quietly, talk gently, act frankly, to listen to stars, birds, babes, and sages with open heart, to bear all cheerfully, do all bravely, await occasions, hurry never. In a word, to let the spiritual, unbidden, unconscious grow up through the common. This is to be a symphony.